Yo, hey guys. Oh, Jesus Christ, what a day. What a day. Are we dead, done, doomed? Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't think so. But, yeah, it's pretty fucking nasty. It's like, this the nastiest shit I've ever seen in any kind of market. That I like not a Ponzi, whatever. This is fucking mental. Can you turn off your AGGR sounds? I don't even know what that is. But do let me know. But yeah, notification sound. Oh shit, yeah. Sorry. I'll close. I'll close Telegram and shit. So yeah, guys. I mean, we talked about it yesterday, didn't we? About like this market teleporting if it broke support. I mean, I expected it to teleport to 5.7, right? Which is already a shitload, but yeah, it teleported all the way to fucking 4K. Um, but yeah, I mean, who the fuck knows where this is going? Kind of had the halving before the halving actually went down like more than 50%. Is there gonna be a VOD of this? Um, I think so, yeah, should be. But I mean, I'm not gonna say much about like the technicals because really there's no technicals for this shit. It just mega dumped and we'll see how it plays out, right? This could still go lower, this could go back. Like, I mean, if this relief rallied, right? Like, let's say this kind of consolidates here, maybe rates the low again, and then relief rallies. Like this tiny rally here, right? Would be a move of 30%. It's insane. We dumped so much that any kind of relief rally would be fucking huge. Um, I'm not saying that this is the bottom. It doesn't really look like it just yet. But I mean, it's support, right? So we kind of dumped into support and we'll see how it goes. But yeah, we talked about this yesterday as well. Like there's a line in the sand for me and I think like 4.7. I managed to buy like pretty much exactly the bottom of the box as well, like top and bottom of the box. Um, those are kind of good entries for me. I think like fair price, whatever. But given the coronavirus still hasn't calmed down, we don't fucking know, right? But you guys, how you guys coping? Because I mean, I've seen a lot of people on Twitter just completely go nuts, not being okay. Um, yeah, everything all right? Everyone kind of got out okay. Where's your stop? There's no stop. This is not a leverage long play. It's just me buying. It's pretty much me investing. I still have a lot of money left because if this fails, like I'm not going all in by any means. We have to actually go on a proper chart, not on BitMEX, because if this fails, right, and it might, we have like one good support left, which is 1 grand, right? So I mean, I'm prepared to buy that shit down here, um, if I have to. I prefer just holding support here, but there's one support left that I'd be willing to buy, and that's 1 grand. Um, other than this holding, I think. So yeah. If it goes there, I just buy more, right? yeah, that's kind of like those are my two areas, 4.7 to 4.3. Not gonna buy anything in this area down here, um, or down here at 1K. I don't like. There's nothing in this structure that really convinces me. But this is really good support, in my opinion. Like where we are right now, we might go like we could easily wick all the way below this and close back above the support here. Still be bullish, or like bullish. I mean, as bullish as this chart can be. But yeah, so I'm kind of just looking at this, and we'll see how it goes, right? We'll see how it goes. I mean, I bought way down here, sold spot back up here, bought spot back at 6, pretty much got out at 6 again, bought spot down here, sold it way too early at 9K here, I went to 14K, bought back at 7, sold back at 9, now I'm buying here, and if that fails, it fails, right? I've made more on this entire journey than I would lose if this went to 0. So, I mean, if you're not prepared to lose it all trading this kind of shit, like magical internet money, uh, yeah, you're trading the wrong instrument, right? For holding purposes, it's 4.5k good trading. I mean, that's what I think. This area doesn't seem too bad, but like I said, with all the panic going around, who the fuck knows, right? We could literally capitulate all the way back down to Goblin Town. Who the fuck knows? Um, but yeah, this has been my spot reload area, and it's not like I'm going all in, right? My risk is fairly uh, limited. Like I said yesterday in the stream, I'm not gonna risk 50% of my net worth on Bitcoin or like crypto in general. I much rather have it as a smaller part of my portfolio, right? But it's still, for me, decent price. How is this correlated to the virus? I mean, the virus is leading to the stock market crashing, and since it's kind of obvious now that it's gonna be worse than everyone, well, like most people expected, because I mean, I've been expecting it being really fucking bad from the get-go. But yeah, if the stock markets crash, people have to risk off. You could make the case that like the reason for this entire thing is you have uh, you have firms investing in both the stock market and in crypto, and during like volatile times, they have to de-risk, um, and they have to cover other trades they're taking, and so they just close pretty much the risky shit, which Bitcoin kind of is. Or pretty much close everything. That could be the case. Who the fuck knows why this is happening, right? But I mean, it makes sense. I don't think any kind of any kind of asset that is super speculative, um, would do well during shit like this, right? Is it the same as the 14 August the 14 last cycle move? Um, I don't think it makes much sense to kind of compare it to times like back here. It's just so long ago, it doesn't really make much sense, um, in my opinion, anyway. So, I mean, I'm just there's really nothing I could compare this to, and I don't think like this is pretty much an exchange fucking exit scamming or some shit kind of level. No idea. Like this is kind of mental. The daily candle is down. How much? Yeah, daily candle is down nearly 4 grand, nearly 50%. Ready to buy single digits? I mean, I buy some there too, just for novelty's sake, right? Do you think we'll hit 80H this year? No, fuck no. I've been saying that at 10K too. I don't think we're gonna hit it. I don't think we're gonna hit it next year. Maybe next year, end of next year, maybe, if we're lucky. who the fuck knows? Like, depends on the global situation and if this can kind of decorrelate itself from the market. But yeah. Is zero a real possibility? Do you believe it has a chance to go up during this pandemic? I mean, I don't think it's going to zero, right? But if liquidity tries up, it's pretty much as it would be going to zero, right? But like I said, I'm not thinking it. I mean, I'm invested again, like an ape. Just fucking bought this shit. Looks like absolute ass. Um, but like, I mean, as a trader, like if you're longing this, good luck, right? This is way too bad to like. There's no setup for me, that I could take. I mean, you could say, okay, if it rates the low again, and then swings back above, and then you long it, maybe. Or I mean, this could even creep up like this, like just keep these lows intact. I don't know, right? But I can't long this. But I can spot buy it, which I did. And it's kind of interesting that your coins really haven't dumped. Uh, I would guess that they would be the ones dumping. Um, and they really haven't. Like, this isn't bad. Like, all these charts, like this, I mean, the charts are ugly, right? But their response to Bitcoin dumping really isn't bad. So I might actually have to pick some altcoins up as well, just given their strength into this absolute fucking mega doom. Yeah, like look at XRP. This is not actually too bad, um, which kind of makes me think that this could be close to a bottom. But who the fuck knows, right? Who the fuck knows? But yeah, maybe we're gonna see some altcoin pumps. Um, but yeah, it might literally that's a good point. Xepheres, um, he said, I think that's because institutions only invest in Bitcoin mostly. It kind of like it would make sense to me that this is just like the retail people are just holding on for dear life. And I mean, maybe the altcoins have to capitulate too, right? Maybe we have to all capitulate, which I mean, I don't know. Like, if this isn't capitulation, I don't know what the fuck it would need. But yeah, wild stuff anyway. Um, but yeah, it is what it is. Make your subscriber sound louder, Donald. I still have some hearing left. Let me actually see if I can make it less loud. But I don't know how it works, dude. I'm so bad at this. Yeah, it's gonna be obnoxiously loud. Sorry. Um, it's just that is the benefit of subscribing. You can annoy everyone in the chat, everyone watching. Um, but yeah, like if you want me to draw lines, I mean, I've run out of fucking lines long ago. My lines, like my lines, this is the only line that I could draw as a support on the daily. So kind of hit that already, right? So please God, make it at least go up to like here. Nah, I don't fucking know. But I could see this, like this is an interesting area. I could see this be at least a temporary bottom. But I could also see it's just fucking tiny bounce and then go further down. Could this be a high low compared to 18's low? So reason that's a good question, and the reason, like generally, my thesis for Bitcoin, right? And some people, like I've shared this in some chat groups, mostly private ones. Um, but yeah, maybe someone is in like that is in that or in those chat groups in the chat can confirm. But I've been saying this is what we're gonna have in the future. Like that's kind of what my thesis was all about, right? Bitcoin's just consolidating, going up, down, up, down, up, down in like a consolidation. But this is fucking nasty, right? So maybe I'm wrong, but I'm gonna stick to this for now. Just probably, I mean, this is gonna go lower. But yeah, I could see something like that happen. So you see a bounce somewhere here above the lows of this, right? Same thing that we had here. We had a high, had a low, lower high, higher low is what I'm expecting. But I mean, with the corona, like this, that's the problem, right? That was my thesis without the corona shit. With corona shit, no one can really tell you what's gonna happen. Like that was kind of my game plan and why I was so certain that we're gonna top out here, gonna top out here. Just because I was like, there's no way they were not consolidating around this important 6K level. And I think anything below the 6K level is probably good buy, and anything above, probably good sell. So I'm gonna be looking to sell again at like 7, 8K, maybe. But then again, like this consolidation would have taken a long time. I don't know, but that was kind of my plan from the get-go. And I'm not gonna be the ape that just disregards the entire plan that has been working really well, because it's kind of made me buy this, and it's made me sell this, and it's made me sell this. So I'm not gonna be disregarding it, even though like the macro situation really looks shitty. So I mean, this could literally go and break the lows here, and I mean, I'm not saying it's gonna go up. I can't guarantee that, and it could literally go to 1,000. Um, It's just whenever I start getting scared, and I don't scare easily, I usually just start fucking buying. It's been the case for Bitcoin pretty much. It's how I treated Bitcoin. And this rattled me. I mean, it's not like I didn't lose. That's kind of the thing, right? Bitcoin dropped by 50%. I didn't lose anything. You made some money on this move down here. Um, so that's not what shook me, but it's kind of like the speed of this shit is impressive to say the least. But yeah, I'll stick to the plan for now, expecting like another upswing, but it could just capitulate. We are trading under daily 200 MA. That means we are in a bear run. We're trading in trading range, man. This, in my opinion, it's all my opinion, right? But we had the high, we set the low. This is kind of the most important area on the chart, 6K, right? This is kind of the trading range, in my opinion. So this is the proper trading range here. This is the macro trading range, right? And this was the shakeout, which, I mean, if it breaks, that would look really fucking shitty on the macro scale. So if we start making lower lows here, that'd be kind of shitty. But yeah, I'm always gonna look for buys here. Probably gonna look for sells here. And that's the plan for now. Until we either go, like I'm gonna sell here, and if we go back above 20K, I'm gonna look to reposition long. Same thing here, I'm gonna buy here, and if it just mega dumps, I mean, I have bullish bias crypto generally. So I'm probably just gonna be like one of the idiots that back holds it. But then I'm gonna be a buyer again down here. And yeah, I mean, if that happens, we're all wrecked. But I mean, I'm gonna be happily wrecked with you guys. Time to rotate your avatar on Twitter. I've already done that, mate. I've already done that. So I mean, it's gonna be a happy together. Everyone's wrecked. Everyone's fucked. I mean, at least something, right? We all believed in the fucking greatest Ponzi alive, bought into it. I appreciate you not being allowed alcoholic on stream. I mean, can't drink with Corona going around, right? Can't weaken the immune system. Just fucking hide yourself in a fucking hole and watch this shit. Like, if the markets were going up at least, right, we would have something like something fun to watch. But it's just been dumping over dumping. And I mean, it was fun when I caught the top. And it was fun when I caught the second leg. The third leg, I'm not really enjoying, even though I'm not caught in it. Um, but yeah, that is what it is, right? We're trading a market where you can have these kind of gains, right? These kind of insane gains. This is times 4. This is completely nuts in like no time whatsoever. You can only expect something like this to also be possible, right? You're not gonna get this up move if you're not gonna get these down moves. You're not gonna get the up moves. Like, you're not gonna get this without this shit. And I mean, this shit went down 86%. This shit went down the same amount, right? And I mean, we are already down like 60-70% from here, which is insane as well. It's just how it is, right? But yeah, my plan always been, oops, my plan's always been, Jesus, to buy this and to sell here. So I'm gonna be the idiot that sticks to it. Is he drawing a penis? It's just because you think about penises so much that you're seeing a penis there. But it's fine, bro. No one is judging you. All orientations welcome in my stream. Don't be afraid of missing out on the move to 100k. The thing is, if it goes to 100k, I'm gonna make enough money to be happy about it. And I'm not gonna have to go all in and watch it to 100k to be happy with it. That's what I said yesterday. If you guys remember the stream yesterday where I told everyone just calm down, don't over leverage. I mean, you can risk like 5, 10, 15% if you're like a degen in on this market, right? But don't fucking go all in. I mean, if you want to go all in, you can. I'm just not gonna ever tell anyone that that's a good idea, because this market is a speculative one, and we're pretty much all gambling. And if you go all in, you better know what you're doing, right? You better have like the cards to back it up. And even if you have the cards to back it up, maybe it just doesn't work. Make it all back in one trade. Let's go. Let's go. Don't go all in doing what? I mean, let's say you have your whatever. We had people selling houses on the way up here to buy into Bitcoin. Um, so I mean, start with not doing that, please. I mean, just yeah. Um, I don't trust anything this early in Corona. That's kind of the problem, right? This market, like this would be an, I mean, this 50% drop kind of makes it hard, but this area would be an obvious buy if we didn't go at it like this with the macro situation being like it is. But it's just what we're dealing with, right? And for me, it's always been, if this gets too crazy to the downside, um, the relief is probably gonna be quite big. And if there's no relief, yeah, then it is what it is, right? Why are you letting fundamentals cloud your technical one? I mean, at some point, like the thing is, right? I can make this chart look super bullish, and I can make this chart look super bearish. I can, I can even make this like I can make this chart into anything. If you do, you want it super bullish? Okay, we can make it super bullish. let's see how super bullish you can make this chart look. So weekly, I mean, it's not quite there, but it's close enough, right? Let's delete everything else. On the weekly, we're gonna try to make this look as bullish as you can get it. I mean, just play around a little. I mean, there's probably a trend line there somewhere that we can use. Like, you can make this shit look bullish. Oh, look at that. It was rejected there, and then it broke out and went like massive. So we have like confluence here, right? So we had support here, support here, support here. Once it broke really hard and it went up, right? So let's put this trend line there. And then we can take a trend line here. Oh shit, look at this confluence. Holy shit, this has to be the bottom. And then what can we do to make this even better? Oh yeah, we can start doing like fibs. I mean, excuse, these lines are not gonna be perfect anymore because I turned the. Actually, this works on log as well, does it? No, it doesn't. So we have to keep it on non-log just to make our shit fit. So we put in like fibs. How do you want to do it? Oh yeah, from the start of the move to the second high. So oh yeah, look at this. This is also. I mean, it's not really a fib, but whatever. Like, you can make shit up and make this look bullish. It's not really hard to do, right? You can say, oh yeah, there's a lot of support in this. This is like how a lot of people do their TA, right? You have an idea. This has to be bullish, and then you look for this kind of shit. Let me actually fix this again. They're like, oh, this is triple support, and I mean, if you give me some time without like having to explain myself, I could give you like 5 or 6 confluence things. I could get out MAs and kind of make them work. But I mean, I actually don't dislike this this trend line down here. This one is pretty weird, but yeah, you get the point, right? You can make your bias. You can make this look super bearish as well. I think that would be easier than making it look bullish. But yeah, you get the point. So I mean, your TA is pretty much always has to kind of fit into your grand plan or into your grand kind of vision for the market. Something that not a lot of people talk about on Twitter or like in general. You're not gonna, like, for me, for example, my grand thesis has been that this is gonna range, and that's made it really easy to buy when like people absolutely panic. Like, for example, like this is absolute panic in my opinion, but like I said, this one is more justified. This one was less so. But yeah, it made it easy to buy this, and it makes it easy to sell somewhere here when you're pretty sure. Like, I didn't even sell the top, right? At the first leg, it makes it pretty easy to sell up there if you're pretty sure that it's gonna range. Because even if it goes further up, you're pretty sure you're gonna be able to buy back lower. So that is kind of something that you always have to keep in mind. Like, your chart's always gonna be biased, and you have to kind of try to make your chart biased in a way that is logical, right? In my case, I had a few arguments for why I would think this is gonna range, and then I based my chart around it. And if you have the same thesis for it going down and it makes sense, then you can make the same thing happen. But yeah, that's kind of my view on it anyway. Like, you can't do like TA just based on the chart. I mean, you can, right? But there has to be an idea behind it. You can't just draw lines and say, okay, this is support, this is resistance, without at least looking at somewhat of a logic behind it. What's the bearish scenario? Fuck no, man. I'm not gonna draw that. Otherwise, I'm gonna start crying on stream. um, Someone hand me the rope. Yeah, guys. Like, if you've lost money on this, or like feel if you're, I don't know, if you lost too much or whatever. Um, yeah, that's not the way out, right? Just fucking keep going, and it's gonna get better at some point. So yeah, stay safe. Don't do anything stupid. Um, I don't wanna hear that from people. I've gone through it during this crash and during this crash. Like people DMing me really sad shit. I can't handle that anymore. Like I said, if you guys remember, like before we went up here, I was like, I'm gonna take one more bull run and then it's just gonna dip just because I don't want to see the bear run again because it gets so fucking sad. Like even if you don't lose money, like listening to the people that lose money is just fucking sad. Um, but yeah, here I am maybe, and this maybe crashes, and I'm just gonna be stuck again with sad stories. Where was the stream announced? On Twitter? Oh yeah, I forgot to post it on Telegram. Sorry guys. Um, is it the logical thing to do to sell short if the S&P keeps dumping? I think we've kind of overdone it with this drop. I could see this be capitulation, and I could see it stop being correlated. If that would happen, that'd be really bullish. I think, but it has to happen because, I mean, one thing, right, that kind of aids me in this, like that kind of makes me safer in my spot buys is like even though we closed down here, right, but we're in weekly support area on the SVX. There's gonna have to be a relief bounce. So we want to short. Let's actually look at the minis. Oh, this is something I made for a friend yesterday. I was like, what's gonna happen if Trump's gonna end his 4-year presidency in negative? Because he's barely in plus right now. Um, but yeah, we're at support for the SPX. Um, and this is pretty much straight down. I don't know if anything can stop this. Like it could literally just capitulate. We've seen that before. Um, fucking hell. We've seen that before, but there's probably gonna be a relief bounce at some point. Maybe this. And then the final leg to the downside, and then we hope the fucking Corona shit dies down. Um, One good thing about it all, like we've had this drop, right, and it's pretty much based on the entire world doing shitty, and if that should stop, we're gonna see the fastest reversal that we've ever seen, and I think Bitcoin's gonna be one of the leading markets, or crypto is gonna be one of the leading markets. It's not gonna be quick, and like I don't think this is happening and then up. There's no fucking way in my mind. What I could see happen is that this kind of bounces around here and then starts creeping up and then go up. Maybe with a stop run or something down back in the 3Ks. But it's not gonna be immediate, and there's probably gonna be a better time to buy than now. It's just this smells like capitulation to me. But with the current market situation, who knows? Who knows? Corona shit dies down when we do. Yeah, maybe, man, maybe. I mean, I don't have the best immune system, so maybe you don't have to listen to this crap for much longer if I get it. Why is there absolutely no bounce after this insane drop down? The reason for that is that we have a lot. One, we have a lot of liquidations just floating in the book, so people actually have to buy it back up, right? So you have a lot of you have a lot of just sells pressing it down, even if no one was market selling right now, we still have downwards pressure, and then you have people that bought the dump and that now have too much. I want to get rid of it. Like, let's say you started buying somewhere here and then you keep averaging down like a lot of people do. Now you have like too much of a position, and then even if it bounces, they just cut the lower buys just because they're overexposed. So by the way, the best way to get liquidated. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some of you guys tried that buy, and then get liquidated. Loomda just tweeted he lost so much money. Yeah, man, it fucking sucks. I'm very curious on your opinion on whether exchanges would pull the plug if it gets sub 3k, maybe 1k. Where would they do it? They wouldn't do it. They just keep it running, man. It's not how it works in crypto, which I'm glad about. I think it's bullshit. I think it's bullshit to pull the plug on something like this. Um, it's just the market, right? Uh, and if something like a panic dump would happen, I think most people would sell the bottom. It's just how it always works. That's how capitulation works. Like the masters sell the bottom. Um, where's that gonna be? Maybe this was it. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. Like if it wasn't this, it might be below 3k, and if it isn't just like a wick below 3k, it might go to 1k. But I am confident enough that this is I'm confident enough in my judgment that this is a good price that I'm willing to buy it. And if it goes down, I've just lost a couple percent of my portfolio. Right, it is what it is. Buying anything below 4k should be fine. I think buying anything below 6k, um, long term, is probably a good deal if the world doesn't go under. And I mean 4.5, whatever it is right now. I don't like that it's not bouncing. Like it's just like what the fuck's this shit? Like it capitulated and then just doing this crappy shit. So might just like in these kind of situations, it oftentimes does like this, stops out everyone that gets into position here and then starts rallying. Um, there's a good reason why I'm not longing. I'm just buying spot, or I bought spot pretty much. But yeah, this mental, dude. This is just mental. Like I can't look on any time frame. Like the daily looks absolutely ridiculous. The weekly looks ridiculous, and that's pretty much based just on one daily. The monthly looks ridiculous. It's pretty much based on like this daily candle is just absolutely stupid. It's actually so dumb. Who's buying during the global pandemic? Sir, it's me, man. It's me, Mario. Only 40%. What are you talking about, bro? Yeah. Should we buy crypto now or should we wait for it to drop more? I mean, it's up to you, man. I'm not gonna say buy crypto in this kind of situation. Like, fuck no. I mean, I told you that I bought like the crypto that I sold at 9k back here. That's all I'm gonna say. It might be a fucking stupid idea. And in fact, when I was chatting with friends about it, I was like, this is this is such a stupid thing to do. So, I mean, yeah. Please give us some good news, bro. I really, I mean, I can't, right? The chart looks shit, but it's at support. I said the same thing yesterday. Yesterday I was even more bearish at support than I am right now. Like this is better support than this one. Um, but yeah, I mean, I said the same thing yesterday. It's at support, but it looks like the chart looks good, but the macro situation doesn't work, and it dumped. And now I'm like, the chart looks shit. A little bit like it looks worse than yesterday, but it's at better support. But the macro situation is unchanged, right? So this could just as well dump back down again. So I mean, I can't really give you the easy answer because there really isn't one. And I mean, I've been plenty wrong in my time trading. So I hope Bitcoin gets wiped out and XRP emerges as the new standard. Yeah, yeah, dude, we all hope so. That'd be just glorious, wouldn't it? Yeah, someone's talking about Dogecoin in the chat. Dogecoin's insane, man. Dogecoin's up on the like. Look at this daily, this is the weekly candle actually. Look at this daily candle during this dump. Dogecoin USD, right? Let's look at Dogecoin USD. It's actually ridiculous. Dumped, right? And you're like, holy shit, it dumped. But if you look at it, this dump, 32. Okay, that's pretty big still. It's 32%. Bitcoin dumped by 44. Dogecoin's doing relative to Bitcoin is doing pretty well. It's up like a few percent. Dogecoin safe haven, yeah. But like I said, like in general, I'm impressed by the strength of some altcoins. XRP, for example, this is impressive in my opinion. And this meh ADA always shit. EO, same thing. Look at this wick into reaction. I don't mind this. I want to see it get back above resistance, and this might actually not be too bad. But yeah, we've had our fair share. This is kind of what's keeping me happy because yeah, fuck this. Fully retraced like I thought it would. Just took this detour. Leo is stablecoin. Yeah, Leo, I saw that earlier too. Leo is just doing decent. Like it's down it's down 2% on the day. It's insane. How you feel about ETH? I mean, I'm impressed by the strength as well. Look at this. Just found support at support and bounced. I would have expected these altcoins to completely capitulate. The bad thing is they still might. Like if Bitcoin completely fucks off, then you might see altcoin capitulation come in. So yeah, like back in the day of this crash, right? What I did, how I traded this 20k to 6k crash, right? Started getting bearish actually before it topped here, and then it crashed and rebounded. And how I kind of timed the bottoms and the tops was I was looking at altcoins, and whenever altcoins capitulated, was usually bottom against Bitcoin, and then they started rallying again with Bitcoin, but stronger than Bitcoin. It's kind of what I did in this kind of this movement, and then like this was where old season happened. And whenever Bitcoin would drop, all coins were going like this in this scenario here, and then at the bottom they started like just massively dumping, and then it just shot back up once the bottom was in. So I mean, maybe that comes in again, but I don't think altcoins are as important to the market right now than they were back then. How dead is Tezos? Let's look at the let's look at the hit BTC chart that I was flamed for yesterday, right? I mean, it was quicker than I thought it would have. But I mean, this is close enough, right? This is close enough, isn't it? I don't know, like, someone made fun of me for this, saying that it was rejected by resistance because it was on hit BTC. Yeah. Such is life, right? Life comes at you fast. And I mean, I'm making fun of people. I am not really making fun of anyone, but I'm saying, yeah, look at this, and then fucking bought this shitty looking thing, about to get blown the fuck out while this goes to 1K. Who the fuck knows? This is what you're gonna take away from the stream. No one can tell or predict the future, and I'm just sitting here like you guys, looking at this, being like, this is completely mental. It's time to lose some money on this shit. Oh Jesus, this is really loud. I have an idea. I'm actually just gonna turn down the audio. Can you still hear me if I do this? Because I'm gonna make this. Can you still hear me loud enough, or am I like more silent? We hear you normally. Okay, so now, because now the desktop sound should be like, in general, like the sound should be less loud, the subscription sound, because it's really loud. Don't go to properties of the alert and set control audio on OBS. Yeah, I'm just too fucking lazy, man. You're gonna have to deal with this shit being super loud. At least it's gonna, like, if people follow the stream because I'm getting bored, I'm gonna wake back up again, because it's super loud for me, man. I always get like, frightened. I appreciate the subs though, guys. Like, if I don't respond to your subs, that is because Bitcoin just took a massive plunge to the depths of nothing, and yeah, I have other things on my mind, but I do appreciate it. Are you waiting for weekly close to enter leverage positions? Look at this shit. Look at this. Look at this chart, okay? Do you really think that I'm gonna be in any kind of leverage position in the next, Jesus Christ, didn't change, in the next few like days to weeks? I don't like. Maybe I'm an ape, so I might actually jump into something. But looking at this right now, like this hour, and my opinion might change, right? Fuck no. I don't wanna. I don't wanna get anything anywhere close to this shit other than spot, right? Because spot, I mean, worst case, I just have like some Bitcoin that I can store on a ledger and show my grandchildren and tell them that I participated in a Ponzi. Um, if I leverage it up, I can't even do that because I'm gonna get liquidated if it goes to zero, right? So just sticking with the spot buys pretty much. Um, Holy shit, there's a hype train going. I didn't even know that I could do that. I think that happens when people sub, like a lot of people sub. I don't know how it works. What is Elliot saying? I mean, you have to come on. You have to come on the stream to tell me that, man. Um, um, but yeah, I'm getting distracted by you guys, by you guys ruining the audio experience of my stream. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of what I'm looking at, right? I'm looking at it being at support, and because I'm an ape, a TA ape, I just buy support like an idiot. But be prepared that, I mean, maybe we just do this. It's gonna be in, like, do you guys remember? Let me actually look this up, because I tweeted about this, about a situation like this. Oh shit! I post too much, man. It's gonna take forever. Um, okay, yeah, found it. So I mean, I posted this on December, pretty much beginning of 2020, right? So that was here at the bottom, right? I was like, okay, um, even if the halving is priced in, wouldn't it be kind of surprising if people didn't speculate on it not being priced in the months going into it? What happens after it is an unknown, but the pump before seems obvious, right? I think this was the kind of anticipation. Fucking hell, that's a word. Of the halving, right? You kind of had the pump, and that was everyone kind of preparing for the moonshot off of the halving, right? Um, Before we actually got to the halving, that kind of ended. We hit resistance, got rejected, and I kind of like updated later in the year. Um, when I made this thesis, I planned on shorting if you should rally into the halving, and to long if you should dump into it. And that's kind of what's playing out, right? We're dumping massively into the halving, and I actually think that macro-wise is actually really nice. Um, if we don't all die to coronavirus, of course, um, because now you have the narrative changed from okay, we are all gonna be rich, right? It's the moonshot. Halving is gonna take us all the way up, and then actually, I don't think we would have had any bias because I mean, who the fuck gives a shit other than us idiots? Um, at least at these kind of prices, you need a lot of people to kind of sustain it, right? We got rejected there. Uh, all hopes and dreams are lost, and now we dumped into the halving, right? So everyone's gonna be talking about, okay, shit, halving is a meme. It's actually the miners that are gonna sell. Uh, Everything is fucked. The miners are gonna have to shut off. It's kind of the same that we had down here, right? Um, I don't think that's gonna be the case. I don't think like there's anything like other than uh, some miners being in in trouble for a while or like not profitable at least. I think afterwards we're probably gonna see like it go back up off of like if it would have rallied, I think we would have dumped massively because people would have expected it to rally hard and then it just wouldn't have, which would have led to capitulation. Capitulation before it kind of makes it easy to buy it, I think, just because I think that it's gonna lead to higher prices eventually. Um, Not necessarily being the halving, but like I like these kind of narrative plays where you have a fundamentally bullish event happen during shit times that's gonna play out afterwards. But I mean, I might be an ape. Like with these kind of ideas, I'm better at just TA. But that's kind of how I looked at the market, and I was like, okay, I could see this dump into like. I mean, you can kind of read how I worded this, right? Being like, okay, this is obviously me being bullish, and this is obviously me being bearish, right? And I mean, the 8th of February, like now it looks really good, but the 8th of February was that the top? No, it wasn't, right? Nah, look at that. Like on the weekly chart, looks really good, but it's at 9K. I tweeted at 9K, and I went further up. But yeah, you get the point, right? And yeah, I like that we're dumping into it. I just don't like the Corona shit. That's kind of ruining my plan. Hype train success. What the fuck does that mean? Um, but yeah, thanks guys for the subs and for everything, for the support. I don't know what that just did, but I think we unlocked some shit for the Steam. For the Steam for the stream. Jesus, I'm tired as well. Um, but yeah, it's kind of the plan in general. If we don't all die to this shit, which I don't think we will. I mean, we don't need to. I don't think it makes much sense to like super panic, like hardcore panic. I just think it makes sense to be prepared for the corona stuff. In before, like in a week's time, some kind of mad scientist, doctor, whatever, finds out that you just have to, like, I don't know, like take an onion and shove it up your nose or something, and then you kinda okay again if you have corona, and then it just ends and everything just explodes back up, right? A man can dream. Just bought some calls for Donzub's March 30. I don't think that's a good idea, man. It's just like my streams are so far, like there's so much distance between them. They're all timing out. No one subs while I'm not online, obviously. When newsletter shill, I don't think today is a day to shill, man. I'm not gonna try like uh yeah, you just use your money and fucking buy like food or buy Bitcoin instead. I don't like today's not the day to shill anything. I'm more happy to buy in the 4.2 to 4.6 area. Feels like if we break 4K, there's no reason to stop at 3. I mean, this can go anywhere really. Like it could wick down here. I think that wouldn't be too terrible if it wicked into the 3Ks. And like at some point after a 50% drop like this, I'm not expecting another 50% drop like this to happen like anytime soon. Like worst case, I think. Like I think this is pretty much this is gonna be the bottom for a while, I think. And if it isn't, like, sue me. Uh not my problem, right? Just said it on stream. But yeah, I think this is gonna like at least consolidate for a while. Maybe for a day or two, but I just can't think like I can't see this drop another 50% from here immediately. Like it would have to consolidate and then maybe have another leg, or it would have to consolidate and then have at least like a leg to 5. Like 5.2 seems like an interesting area to me where you can kind of reconsider. But I would be surprised if we moved far from this level for a while. Like maybe take out this, and then do something. Like maybe do something like this, or do it the reverse, right? But yeah. For all population affected by corona, newsletters up for free. Nah, I'm gonna need all I can get once I'm gonna have to. Oh, do you guys know the South Park episode where they inject themselves with money? That's what I'm gonna have to do to fix the corona I'm gonna get. So I need every cent that I can get. S&P and Bitcoin are both correlated to risk sentiment, not each other. I mean, maybe that kind of like I mean it's pretty much the same thing, right? I bought almost 500. You bought with Great British pounds, or you bought 500 Great British pounds? Because I mean I don't know how you can buy money. I mean you can buy money, I guess, but hours before the massive drop. Yeah, I mean it sucks to hear, man. I'm sorry for that. Guys, if we all buy, we can make Bitcoin pump right now. I have a feeling that that's not gonna work, but I mean you can try. What's your traditional market strategy? Short the bounce along the bottom. I'm not gonna short anything. Just gonna look for buys, really. But yeah. Holy shit, that's a lot of views. I didn't even realize. 1,000 views. It's actually, I think that's actually not even bad for like Twitch standards, like for normal kind of. I mean, you all like we're some kind of weirdos looking at internet like magical internet money. I'm surprised. Like if people see that shit, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" Don, would you short gold now? Can you chart it, please? Gold's actually really interesting. So gold, um, ignore my dragon. That led to the upside, right? But uh, gold's actually like. Do you guys remember when I tweeted about it? I wouldn't be surprised. Like this is kind of weird, right? Because gold should be going up, blah blah blah, right? This monthly close, it's actually as bearish as it gets for me. Like this just kind of looks like it wants to head lower, right? And I mean, I don't like the like I don't like these weak breakouts, right? This was resistance is obvious to see. And you have a breakout into massive rejection, into like this first week massive rejection, and then the second week just takes out the high and then just dumps straight back down again. I mean, I know why this happens, right? When you have like everyone thinks, oh, gold's gonna go up when everything else is taking a shit. Um, reason why it doesn't go up is like if you have a position in gold and in stocks and whatever, probably gonna close your gold long as well. Um, like if you long everything, um, and then stocks dump harder than you think, a lot of people like to close the stuff that's in profit rather than the stuff that's at a loss, which is the wrong way to go about it. But I mean, it's just like psychologic, in the sense that people like to close winners and don't like to close losers. Um, so what you get is people closing, like if they bought it to hedge or whatever, and it went up, and it just closed the shit instead of their stocks that are massively tanking and not doing too well, which they like, which would have been the better close, obviously. Nice dragon, bro. Yeah, I mean, look at this beauty. I mean, you can't like look at this. It at one point it had a tongue, which went out like this, right? Um, but I accidentally removed it. Don't want to add hindsight to my magical dragon, right? But uh, yeah, I mean, I've been bullish on this. I'm not bullish anymore. Uh, just gonna wait and see how this goes. Like this is kind of the take profit area. If I get like a bear setup like this. But yeah, I don't think too many people care about gold in the stream while they're getting fucked by this. So I'm gonna stick with crypto. I care about Donald, not go. Oh, you're too sweet, man. Um, if you don't know Red, he also streams on Twitch about crypto, so you should check him out. SPX falling, maybe Bitcoin's next. That's kind of, I mean, it's been happening like that. Uh, it might keep happening. At this point, Bitcoin's dropped 50%. I mean, Bitcoin's down so much from the highs. It's down 70%. The SPX is down. Holy shit, that's a nasty candle as well. 27. That's a lot as well. That's a lot. Um, but yeah, maybe it's time for Bitcoin to take a little bit of a breather, but maybe not. Don't do the altcoins you hate. Don't do the altcoins you hate the most. Nah, man, not into like kicking people that are down. I mean, for altcoins, I don't really mind doing it for most days, but we've had enough of that today, didn't we? Could you go over Link? I mean, Link may be an exception because fucking Link, fucking Link. Look at this beauty. I mean, yeah. I don't even need to say anything. This is the USD chart, by the way. It's fucked, man. This is fucked. Fucking crypto, man. Can make you rich and poor in the same fucking day. But look at this. Look at this. It's the SFP, man. It's the SFP. It's called it all. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't mind Link, right? It's just been like I always get asked about Link, and then I always had to watch it just kind of moon. Uh, Now it's dumping. So way like all the way back where it started from, and I know there's like older history. Um, this is just Coinbase. Oh, I don't even know where that came from. This is an interesting chart. I don't even know. Um, oh yeah, this was it. This was the chart. So it did what it was supposed to do. Look at this beautiful retest, and now it's back in it. And I mean, like looking at these charts makes me even more bearish. Because like this looks like it wants to go back down here. Like this is a pattern breakout that's failed. Usually you would expect it to go back down. I don't like that. Let's not look at these kind of charts because we need to keep some bull hopium alive while our longs or spot buys burn down. But yeah, no need to look at that. I don't want to look at that either. Can we just look at something else? let's let's make this better for all of us, right? Let's make this much better for all of us. Oh, this is so much better. Whew. I was getting worried for a second. This is way better. Um, fuck yeah. I look at this and I'm like, okay, um, yeah. What coin is this? This is Bitcoin inverse. It's literally it's like the, yeah, it's Bitcoin on its head. If you want to have it super simple, it's the inverse chart of Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin goes down, this goes up. So yeah, I mean, trying to make a bull case for this. It's all cope, man. It's all shitty cope. It's too hard. It's just gonna have to accept the fact that the chart looks like shit. It looks like Bitcoin got corona. Yeah, it looks like everyone has corona, man. Did you see um did you see that, or I think it was Ohio or whatever, like the health, oh, I don't even know who it was, but someone from the health department of Ohio or whatever said that they're expecting or that they're thinking like 100,000 already have it or something. Yeah, it's absolutely mental. Yet Ohio has only tested six. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, I mean, you can't really stop that, right? You can't really stop the corona stuff. It's just gonna break out. But the way America has handled this is honestly like, I mean, Germany hasn't done it well either, right? So I mean, it's not my place to kind of shit talk another country, but it's kind of embarrassing. I mean, it's the same case for Germany, right? We could have done a much better job of it. But yeah, America kind of fucked it up royally too many in too many ways. Germany did nothing. That's kind of true. Germany at least tested, but yeah, Germany isn't really doing much either. So I mean, the Western world in general, it's kind of embarrassing how the Western world has handled this. Is Hanks dead for real? I don't think so. No, but yeah. Oh, this is pretty insane. It looks weird on the inverse as well. Um, what are the hopes an ETF is going to get approved after this fucked move? I don't even need or want an ETF. Just let it be. It's gonna come eventually. Neckline pump and Cello said don't ever fall for it. Yeah. And Cello the goat, everyone got fucked on this. Like everyone I hold dear to my heart got fucked on this move. No one listened. No one listened. In every kind of group chat I was in, I was spreading bear propaganda from 10K. No one listened. I tried to warn them. I tried to be the Jade Show. It didn't work. This is fucking with my head. I like it better the other way around. Oh, much better. Oh shit! It's going down. Jesus. But yeah, this is the low takeout that I was talking about. If you're not like super dead, this is where it starts going back up again. Like make it happen, please. Don't disappoint me. Don't get liquidated. By the way, like if you're trading off of this shit and you get liquidated, don't fucking blame me because I'm not trading this. You can like do your own shit. My magic alliance are gonna let me support it. Like let me go to the 1 minute chart and draw supports. This is gonna stop right here. No, I don't think this is gonna work, guys. Let me let me draw boxes. Oh no! Oh no! The box the box is getting obliterated. Oh no! Look at this. Make it go up, please. Well, let's see. Let's see. That was my attempt at supporting Price by drawing shitty support. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, I can't even watch. This is too terrible. It's over. Low attention. Nah, like don't trade like this. Don't trade like this. Um, but yeah, in general, like this is kind of like this was expected. You don't want to see it just capitulate straight off. Like anything down here really wouldn't be too terrible as long as it just doesn't go like 500 down. Like you want to, like generally you want to see a trading range develop like this, right? Then rate the lows because like what you get with these kind of moves, right? Is people 100x long. Like no offense to anyone. I mean everyone's kind of gone through it, right? Uh, well at least like most people that I know. Like it goes down, you're long, and then you get fucked the entire way down. And then you're just like, okay, fuck it. I'm just gonna long the first consolidation with the stop at the low because I give up, right? And then they put the stop down here, they long it, and it goes up, and then they get fucked. And so usually in these kind of situations, whenever you get these kind of situations, you have a trading range and then you fuck all these people over. Just because, I mean, there's no free ride. So, yeah. But as I said, with the global situation, who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows? Maybe it just goes straight down. Um, Wait for this shit to find support first. Yeah, I mean that's sensible. Like I said, I wouldn't long this. Like I'm like spot investment, whatever. You like for me it's always been the case that what you do is you have preset targets and preset buys where you like it's for example if you buy Bitcoin at 5 grand and you're like okay, um, my target is kind of like as long as they're not completely stupid, right? My target is like 10k or something, and it goes to 10k, and then you sell. Like that's kind of the investment way to do it, or just buy and hold forever. Um, and that's kind of the approach I'm taking with these. Like this buy, um, for the guys, like for the people that have been around for a while. Like I literally bought this. I looked like a genius at first because it bounced and then just obliterated. And then I bought more here and I bought more here. Uh, but I mean, I look like an idiot for these buys for like half a year, right? Or like a quarter of a year or like 1/3 of a year. And it looked like a genius, like these buys looked like a genius buy for this entire move up. And these buys would, like if I would still, like if I'd never bought or sold, like I sold up here, right? Somewhere, like at 9k-ish. If I never sold this, I would look like an idiot now because it's right back where I back then bought. So, I mean, that's just how it works, right? Um, if you're like longer term, whatever, you buy the price that you think is right, and then you hold until it hits your target. Or, yeah, usually a lot of people just sell into the capitulation too. Um, Fucking Christ, man, 4 grand, 4 grand for one Bitcoin. If you if you did this yesterday, like if you bought yesterday, you feel like a big idiot now. I'm just like sad that I was thinking about just keeping my shorts open forever. I mean, I closed my fucking I shorted both tops, and I mean, I got this move, and the idiots just shorted blindly into the drop, got this much bigger move. ETH below 100 now. Oh yeah, almighty. Ay ay ay. That is an interesting area as well. I'd say this is the range. So if you really do capitulate fully, which I mean could happen, right? There might be something where you just wait for this. But until the range low is broken, the range low is not broken. I longed overnight yesterday, not making the mistake again. Yeah, I mean, like I said, don't like I don't I can't advise like you trading this with leverage. Um, Something I did see on Twitter earlier was Spoot saying because the index is so far off. Like, look at this. BitMEX is at 4K, right? Bitfinex at 4.3, Coinbase at 4.25, right? So BitMEX is pretty much trading like at least 200 below the index, so you can't really get liquidated easily, just because it's so far below the index, and you get liquidated off of the index that you can just play it with high leverage and kind of make gains that way. So I could honestly see uh, like those 100x longs just getting fucked, or like 50x longs off of that like difference. But yeah. My spot buys just got liquidated. How the fuck can your spot buys liquidate, man? It's not how it works. We are bottoming, boys. I mean, better, man. This is fucked. It's truly fucked. Um, but yeah, I want to see a close back above 4.2k today. That'd be kind of nice. Um, but yeah, we'll see. We shall see. Spot buys can't be liquidated. Nice try, buddy. Love alert. Yeah, man. That's how it is. My pants just got liquidated. Yeah. Oh man, this is insane to watch. Not gonna lie. Like I wouldn't be like I don't blame people for thinking that this is going to zero just because it looks like Satoshi came back and just fucking dumped his stack, man. Stay with us, Don. Let's see what happens. I really need to get to bed. It's like 3, so I'm not gonna be long on for much longer. How can you sleep? I sleep like a baby, man. I'm not in long or short position. Like in this position that I'm right now, I'm risking less than I risked for this short and this short. So it's like, yeah, I would suck if I wake up to 1 grand, right? But I mean, the thing is, this is probably still gonna hang around. I mean, if this just goes straight down, it'd be ironic, right? But like, this still probably hangs around the 4k area. So if I don't go to sleep, what's gonna happen is it's just gonna chill in this general area, or maybe dump a little more and then just chill in that area. And then I go to sleep in like 4 hours, having watched that boring shit in between. And then I sleep through the next mega dump or mega pump. Are you 0 Bitcoin now? No, like I was 0 Bitcoin for like. Let me actually show you where I would like. I was 0 Bitcoin for this entire thing here. Like starting from in here somewhere. Like this is where I didn't have any Bitcoin. A little bit less, actually. And now I have Bitcoin again, right? In the sense, not having Bitcoin being fully hedged, right? Because I need Bitcoin to trade. Now I have some again. Peter Brand is calling for zero. That's fucking hilarious. Donald, thoughts on the max funding flipping to shorts paying like crazy. Um, yeah, that's always the case when you have massive liquidation. I mean, there's no way that wouldn't happen when max trades 300 below index. So how the funding works, right? So you have BitMEX trading at 3.9k right now. You have the index exchanges, right, trading much higher. Like this is 4.1k, this is 3.8, right? So the funding pays the bears because they are actually holding like index is somewhere here. The bears are kind of like the funding is there to bring price back to the index. Because otherwise, I mean, the price could just go wherever um, and diverge massively. You could just like short with insane size and just press the price down lower and lower below the normal exchanges, right? So you kind of have that as a means to bring back price to the index. So whenever we go above the index on BitMEX, you have the funding paying bears because the funding mechanism, whatever calculation, wants to bring price back down to the index and the other way around, right? It's kind of how it works. I mean, I'm not an expert at that, but that's how it works as far as I know. So you're obviously gonna have um, shorts being bulls being paid because BitMEX is trading below index, right? No, it's bouncing. Yeah, I mean, I think this is gonna hang around in this area. I'd be very surprised. I mean, at some point, it's just gonna have to stop, and I think this is a good area to take at least a breather, like at least like a day or two. I wouldn't rely on the funding. Yeah, I mean, it's been great in the past, but yeah. Where's support levels below 4K? So you look at the monthly chart. Looks like a fucking scam, man. Look at the monthly chart. And you have a support here. I drew this earlier already. Sorry for repeating myself. So you have support here, right? It's one support. It's the lowest support. I mean, anything below this, fucking no, right? And I mean, I would buy this, but I'm not expecting it to hit. And then you have support here. It's where we are right now, right? And then, I mean, this I don't really like. I don't really want it to go anywhere in here. So that's kind of the two areas on big time frames. On the weekly, you might have some more, but really these are shitty. This is an empty move. So anything in between here, it's just empty space. So I don't like anything. Like I don't, maybe 2.4, right? Maybe this. This is the support areas. This one I like the most. This one I like the second most. This one is okay-ish, I think. Like those are the three support areas. Anything below here would be kind of fucked, I think. But I mean, like I said, I would just show my grandchildren my Bitcoin on my ledger and tell them about the great bubble of Bitcoin. Lol, it ever trying to make predictions after today? I mean, why not? I mean, we're all like, I'm looking to trade this shit, so I'm obviously gonna try to see where it goes, whatever. Like if this fucking bounces off of this, I'm gonna feel scammed because this is the worst fucking support ever. This is much better. But yeah, like if you wanna be cautious, defensive, whatever, you wait for the monthly close above green. That's kind of the conservative play. How is that bad? I just don't like it. How is that bad support? I don't like it. The guys who bought 3.5K are selling? Maybe. Can we mine Bitcoin? So if the price goes to below 1K, can we mine Bitcoin from our computer like back in the day? No. I mean, it depends, but I guess no. I mean, that wouldn't really depends on like how many miners are online still and stuff. What time is it for you? It's 3 a.m. for me. Yeah, it's 3 too for me. So yeah, I'm pretty much ready to go to bed. Cobain is saving us? Is he? Oh, fucking Kobe is posting genius shit. I don't even know if you can get if you guys can read that shit. Because apparently the quality of the stream is pretty low. But if it goes below 2K, let's all agree to delete our accounts and never talk about this again. Just pretend it never happened. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I mean I can read this just fine. And if you can't read it, tough luck. I'm not gonna zoom in for you guys. Okay. But yeah, I mean I'm not gonna be looking at this for longer. So but yeah, he's making funny tweets. You can look at it yourself. Well, you use TA to determine you should be shorting. Yeah, I mean I caught the tops using TA. I might get I might get fucked buying support, but I mean I mean it worked for the resistances at least. Good night, Don. Good night, man. Good night. But yeah, this is pretty. Like this looks like, oh, this isn't too big of a deal, and then you realize it's fucking $500 down. It's mental. Don't you said you're holding Bitcoin because you bought unleveraged? So how it works, right? I bought Bitcoin. I sold Bitcoin. I think it was back here, right? And then this entire shit happened, and I shorted some, longed some, right? But generally was not really in the market too much. And then I longed some here. I bought some back here. And then it went up, and I was like, "Oh, this I don't know about this shit. This looks like a scam pump. I don't like how this is just scammy as fuck." So I shorted the amount that I bought, like the amount of Bitcoin that I owned, um, in this area, right? So now I have Bitcoin, but I'm in an equal sized short in here. It went further up, and then I shorted big size, like much greater than the hedge. I fucking died. I closed here, like this position I closed, short here again, and then this position I closed. And I was still in this, right? And then I closed it here. But this gain from this one, I mean, it's not bad. But since I'm gonna get blown the fuck out when this goes to zero, we don't need to talk about this shit because this is meaningless. But you get the point, right? So I still like, even though I'm shorting here, I still have Bitcoin obviously that I trade with. Um, but I'm net in total, I'm not exposed to the market. And then I bought back down there. Hey Doug, newsletter's cancelled. Fuck updating this shit. Yeah, I agree, man. Fuck this. It's just over, man. It's all over. Um, but yeah, I mean, the last newsletter was at least as bearish as humanly possible for the system that we use. Um, when the duck says we're going to zero, then I'm buying. Yeah, I mean, I bought the share. I'm already underwater like crazy, but at least it's a spot buy, right? Literally 10-year-old OGs dumping on us. Check this address. Yeah, I just not gonna, like, this is not my expertise. But yeah, that's the market, man. Market literally vanishing overnight. Maybe it just goes straight down. Who the fuck knows? Why are all coins barely dropping in Bitcoin value? I don't fucking know. It's kind of what's surprising me as well. But I mean, Bitcoin, ETH's trading back at 90. Like ETH's finally at support, so maybe we're gonna see some Bitcoin bounce. Um, but yeah, this fucking scam, man. Holy shit, that was a fucking scam. At least we're all going down together, huh? Tell me this isn't exciting. Yeah, it is, man. It is. It's mental. Like this is already in territory of back down here. But I mean, this dump was much more manageable than this one is. What the fuck's this shit? Um, I mean, I bought this, so I mean, why not? Like, I bought this exit scam. Why not buy this exit scam? I'm enjoying myself. Global pandemic, markets destroyed, and reminded every day is anything can happen day. Feels comfy. God is great. Yeah, fucking hell. God can suck my dick for introducing Corona, man. Fuck that. Stay away with that shit. Um, Sender was Coinbase. Yeah, whatever. Oh, but yeah, looking at the market disappearing live, that's some kind of shit, isn't it? Did they put in the circuit break? Did they fucking do it? BitMEX fucked. This looks this is literally BitMEX being fucked, isn't it? So the so no one on BitMEX can buy if it goes back up. Please put in like the mega chart candle number one. That'd be fucking hilarious. But yeah, I just can't see it, man. But yeah, this seems fucked. It looks like BitMEX down. Circuit breaker. We talked about it earlier. Fucking put it in. Um, but yeah, maybe now that the liquidation engine on BitMEX is down, maybe we can get some buying back up. But this is interesting. Look at Bitfinex. Like Bitfinex actually like holding really. This must be Joe just buying all his shit back. Um, but yeah, Bitfinex actually holding really well. Like look at this, the lows, and it went like way below, and this case just went tiny bit below and got bought back up. So Bitfinex kind of, yeah, the premium of Bitfinex is rising massively. BitMEX scam exit? I don't think so, man. I think it's just it's the good old overload. Arthur is pulling the plug because their fucking insurance fund is getting drained. Let's see what Arthur has to say. He doesn't have to say anything. BitMEX? What does BitMEX say? What does Twitter say? They're gonna have it retweeted. Um, Only 18 million left on the entire bit side of it. This is fucking mental, man. I've never seen anything like it. But yeah, look at this. BitMEX down and instantly market bounces a little bit at least. So yeah, the degens get fucked. Oh yeah, we can look at the yearly chart just to make it more depressing. Oh shit! Oh, this is just ridiculous, man. This might as well be one daily candle. Is it one daily candle actually? Yeah, the yearly chart. This is what? That's actually this is literally the daily or like the 3 day candle at least. And it closed. So this this right. Let's make that show on the monthly. Ah, this is stupid. Why does it not show? But yeah, so 79238. So when this shit started, the yearly candle was literally still green. But yeah, look at this, Bitfinex bouncing. That's fucked. That's fucked, honestly, not gonna lie. Coinbase dumping, Bitfinex going up, BitMEX just fucked. It is a wild time. Fucking hell, I thought we were over that kind of shit. Oh, what the fuck? This is fucked. Arthur's making so much money, yeah, but the insurance fund is actually going down, which I don't think he's liking very much. But yeah. Tezos at $1, is it? Oh wow, that was a nasty 1 minute drop. When you can see the drop on the 1 minute chart, you know it's bad. Fucking Christ. Oh man, crypto. But yeah, look at this. ETH's at support. ETH is gonna save us, man. Like unironically, ETH's gonna save us. Dow futures down 700 points. Did it drop again? Like in general? No, it's still fine. I mean, as fine as it can be. Looks like a fucking scam as well. So yeah, it's been fun streaming crypto, but how about we turn this into a gaming stream, huh? I get some games out because I mean this is obviously this has no future, so might as well play some games while we all die to coronavirus, huh? So that we don't have to look at this shit. Just I would have to get the quality of like the quality of the stream higher, but I mean we could definitely do something like that. I've done it before. Um, but yeah, how much you're willing to lose? We need to make a new game. How much you're willing to lose, dude? Everything. everything. I didn't think I'd ever see Don on the 5 minute chart. I mean, this is fucking better than a movie, right? Just watching. I mean, this is like everyone's kind of getting fucked, including me, since I'm like an idiot and closed my head just down here, up here. I mean, I could have taken it worse, right? Like, I mean, I could have just not been hedged this entire way down. But yeah, feels bad, man. Could have had much better buy. Uh, Jesus fucking Christ. I didn't even realize how much down it was. Fucking hell. But it is what it is. But yeah, and we have fucking BitMEX go down during the massive crash. Bitcoin Cash fucking rallying like crazy. That is nutty. That is nutty. Look at this. Maybe, just maybe. Like, this actually doesn't look too bad anymore. Might have to shift my Bitcoin into altcoins. Go, like, because one scam isn't enough, just go for it all. End stream, please. I'll be dead tomorrow. Dude, we're all gonna be dead tomorrow looking at prices. Is Arthur coach? Let me actually look at Arthur's Twitter again. Like, he's not tweeting anything, is he? Or does he have an extra account? Could anyone? If he would be tweeting, someone would be posting here, wouldn't he? Oh yeah, CME is stopped as well. Yeah, I don't even want to see it. Oh, BitMEX back on? Is it? Nah. Fake news. I mean, it's kind of moving, but no, really. Well, that's kind of hilarious. Like, BitMEX stops and literally instantly goes up. Oh shit, yeah, the CME gaps. Get the memes out, boys. Get the memes out. I bought it 4K and I want to sell already. Yeah, I mean, I kind of get you, man. I kind of get you. I mean, Eve, pray for me. Dude, that wasn't like a buy recommendation. But if it goes up, please, all proceeds go to me, right? Because, I mean, obviously, right? But if it goes down, it's not my fault. Fucking hell, but yeah, I should not be streaming right now. Fucking hell, I hit my support. Like, I should not be streaming right now. It's probably, I like that area. I liked that area. I don't necessarily like it anymore because it's already bounced so much. Fucking hell. But I mean, with BitMEX down, it's kind of hard to buy shit, right? Holy moly. Look at that. There's a green candle. It's magic, guys. It's magic. How is this even possible? It's green, not red. But yeah, it's kind of nutty, right? So from like, it looks like nothing happened, right? From where I said like this is an interesting area, but this is a fucking massive bounce, 15%. Um, so obviously, I mean, doesn't have to kind of end like be the bottom or whatever. But like if this reliefs rallies like to dead, like which wouldn't be unsurprising, you'd have a 30% move. Just because this move down is so much, we get insane relief rallies as well. But it's probably time to just like this is gonna be interesting what happens with BitMEX when it comes back online. I wonder if it's just gonna be that BitMEX eats it all. Because I mean, if this goes back up, right, and BitMEX has all these liquidations on the book still, I can't check on BitMEX because I don't know if I'm logged in or not. But yeah, I wonder what's gonna happen. It's gonna be interesting. But yeah, it's literally the moment BitMEX went down, the entire market bounces hard. We're back, boys. We're back, boys. Break even. This is where I bought. Fuck yes. We're good. We're back. We are back. We're back in it, guys. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. But yeah, I mean, it did what I said it would, right? It just went a little bit lower. Took out the low. Took out the high now. Oh, BitMEX back up and gapped up, right? Yeah. Come on, this has to go much, much higher. Fucking hell, dude. This is so dumb. Giving away free money because I can't trade on the street. Fucking hell, man. This is stupid. Like, literally retarded. This was quite a bit of money that I left on the table because this was fucking... yeah. I mean, maybe some of you caught it. Fucking send like 10% to a charity of your choice. Fucking hell, this is frustrating though. This is so dumb. So yeah, I mean, that's what I said, right? When you have these kind of massive dumps, you get massive relief rallies as well. Max is fucked again. Oh yeah, it is. But yeah, look at that. And Eve is the one that's recovering hard. And Bitstamp as well. Coinbase just mega fucking mooned. Holy shit. So yeah, pretty nice. Pretty nice. Back in business, guys. Back in business. Let's fucking go. Where you're all seeing 5.7k on fucking Coinbase, bro. But yeah, this is fucking dumb. Like whenever I stream this shit, I get distracted because I should be in the market right now, or in bed. Both would be fine. Like this was too beautiful. But yeah, guys, chill out. Like this is just doesn't have to be anything. But holy fuck, that's massive. What the fuck? It's kind of hilarious seeing the difference between all these exchanges. Like Coinbase is just fucking mega mooning, while Bitfinex like okay-ish and BitMEX just fucking down. But yeah, so this should have been like this. My box was just too small. But yeah, oh yeah, on this chart I can show you what I'm like. This is what we had. Holy, what the fuck? Now it's all the way back down again. Oh, you know, like how the fuck are you supposed to understand this shit? Okay, now it's back again. Okay, we're all good. We're all good. We're all good. Oh shit. Okay. Nah. It's probably just not really online because this is just some fuckery. But it's fucking with the market again. Like fucking hell, it's so fucking mix. It's fucking with the market. But yeah, Eve went to where I wanted it to, wasn't like didn't I draw like a line just now? Like somewhere here. Just almost went to where I wanted to. Like this fucking relief rally of 30%. Oh, is it doing something else? Some Binance. Yeah. It's a pretty nice rally, man. BitMEX just doing whatever it wants to. Bitfinex just chilling. ETH on MEX, oh, okay. ETH USD, let's see. Oh, wow. Oh, what the fuck? Are you fucking kidding me? This is so dumb, man. Okay, yeah, this is just fucking ridiculous at this point. But yeah, now it's gonna fucking moon, I guess. How it looks like, or at least like short term. So we're all back in it, boys. Nothing's lost, not liquidated yet, no 1K. It's all fine for now. But yeah, that is fucking mental, dude. This price action is pretty insane. This is fucking like this 5 minute candle, like right, like this Coinbase candle. Let's actually make it into a 30 minute candle. So you have 30, like 1 hour, like this is 1 hour, right? Are you fucking kidding me? This is 50% move. Literally a 50% move. In 30 minutes. So yeah, everything's kind of going nutty. But considering like that this is a massive move to the upside, we've had like the move to the downside was just as big or even bigger. But yeah, now the trade's kind of gone, so I can stick around for longer. And BitMEX still doing nothing. Everyone on the stream bought. I mean, you couldn't have bought on BitMEX, right? Because BitMEX was fucked. I wonder. Yeah, this. Oh, dude, this is just so nasty. Like BitMEX just like when this happens, I just kind of feel bad for people because people shorted this like a decent trade and then stopped out above here, or they traded their stop loss and it got stopped out in like whatever. This is just fucked up. I bought in Binance, then you just made us some money. Thank you. Happy to hear it, man. Happy to hear it. If I'm not making it, someone else might as well, right? Because but yeah, that's actually like I literally really like that support. So if that's the bottom, you're welcome, man. That'd be fucking hilarious, though. Donna had 81 targeted for ETH, only got to 86 in Binance, but you gave me the confidence to get in there. Good shit, man. Good shit. So yeah, that was fun. That was fun. Now BitMEX back. We're back, boys. We're back. It's all good. It's all good. Fucking Mega Moon. Yeah, BitMEX fucked still. Yeah, but probably API is probably back. It kind of looks like it anyway. Holy shit. The good old times, man. The good old times. So now I don't feel too dumb anymore for buying the like 4.3 and 4.7. As long like once this catches up, which it probably will. Biggest shakeout in history, 20K next week. Yeah. No. No. But this looks really nice now. We'll see where it goes. Like, this is pretty mental. You have said so many times that the real capitulation will be followed by up by fucking moon candles. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about. I mean, we're talking about a live being capitulation-ish, like capitulation-ish, but yeah, we'll see how this goes, man. I don't mind this. Like, when you have these kind of structures, even if it's just a 5-minute chart, and then you get back to the edge, uh, it's usually a good trade like that. And then you usually get like a pullback, and then you break through it. But I mean, that might be a bit much because who the fuck knows? But usually, like, we're talking about huge dimensions here, right? Because this is already up 50%. If it did anything more like this, yeah, greatest bamboozle in fucking history. And for the moment, Corona is forgotten. Yeah, I mean, like I said, this move was fucking. This was way too much. This move down was, in my opinion, like this was way too much. But maybe maybe the Bitcoiners know better than the traditional markets, because I think this is even like, if you look at the traditional markets, let's compare them actually. They've actually not moved, right? Look at that. Hide everything. So you have the traditional markets in crypto pretty much trade 1-to-1, right? Just pretty much doing the same thing. And then yeah, the traditional markets just kind of go like this, and Bitcoin just goes straight down. So Bitcoin kind of went hard while the traditional markets didn't. Even like, I mean, the traditional markets dumped to shit, but this was way more. But yeah, this is some weird kind of fuckery. BitMEX just being BitMEX, I guess. But yeah, I mean, Bitfinex still not looking bad, and Coinbase still not looking bad either. So how the fuck do I... 2 hours ago, crypto was dead, and we were all applying for jobs. Yeah, now it's fucking moon again. Moon it to 20K. Let's fucking go. No, whenever you have these kind of overblown moves that capitulate in one direction, even if this would go further, like at some point you're gonna get a massive kind of move back up to kind of fuck everyone that is short, like taking the free short trade. And I mean, I'm not saying this is the bottom. I mean, it might be, but it is for sure like it's fucking shorts over. And even more so given this kind of shitty BitMEX situation. I'm actually still just up like a tiny bit on BitMEX, while everything else I would be up a shitload. How is Coinbase 600 USD higher than Binance? Uh, I mean, that's just like someone big stepped in on Coinbase, I guess. I can't check because I'd be on my exchange accounts, right? So otherwise I'd check. Um, but I'm just guessing like someone big bought on Coinbase, right? Do you see continuation? I mean, at least some kind of relief, right? I mean, went down 50%. Look at, I mean, ignore like this entire shit, right? Oh, look at that. It's actually fucking green. Yes. I said if I just want to have it close green, so this reaction is pretty nice. Like shake out below the daily support, but let's ignore that for now. So we had this candle, right? This fucking candle. This could easily go like to 5.6, 5.7, 5.8 and still be bearish, right? So it could whip, it could do something like this in a massive fucking range, still be bearish, or like in general just still be a range. So I mean, I'm not counting it out yet, and like I think this could go higher for a while, and now it's just going fucking crazy. Oh, oh yeah, up. Like Coinbase looks up to me. Like I said, I can't check. It's crazy being up 20% in 10 minutes. Yeah, it is. It's just stupid. Like BitMEX just being, it's just this is just fucked. Reminds me of 14. It reminds me of the Bitcoin Cash fork. Now it looks like gambling. You're trading. Yeah, I mean, if you're buying right now, you're doing something wrong, right? So, oh, this is beautiful. Like, I hope to God some of you bought the support, even though, like, I fucking hate when you guys do that because I usually don't get to. But I mean, this would be too sad. Just like it's up so fucking much. So good shit, good shit. Seeing some people having bought it. Fucking hell, I really like that. Like, if I bought that, fuck selling it. Like, this is where you hold and just pray to fucking God that you bought the bottom, because, like, I mean, even if there's like just a 20 or 30% chance that that's the bottom, I think that's where you hold and just fucking pray. And then, I mean, if you want to be bearish here, right? Or be bearish here if you bought that down here. But yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. This could just dump to nothingness as well. So I mean, do whatever the fuck you guys wanna do. But I don't mind. Like if you bought the bottom, um, I wouldn't flip it personally. And it doesn't have to be the bottom, right? It's just the short-term bottom for now. Just to make that clear, because I don't want to have people blaming me for buying into this kind of crap shit, whatever the fuck this is, and then blame me for saying, oh, bottom. But yeah, you get the point. Because this is fucked still. So yeah, we'll see how this plays out. Is BitMix working fully again? Yeah, good shit. Okay. So this is gonna calm down. Like, if this is back and it's trading like this, I don't mind it. But yeah. So that's kinda it, man. That's kinda it. It's been fun. Uh missed one trade because of you cunts. Can't say I don't do anything for you. It is what it is. But yeah, I think that's it from me. Um So yeah, not liquidated on my spot buys. You should give your address, wallet. Maybe at some point. But I really don't like. It's not needed. Like, you take the trade, you take the risk. It's not me. So yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it, even though it was all over the place. Talking about 1K at the bottom, like a bouse. Um, we'll see if it stays the bottom or not. Um, but yeah, it's some wild shit. Some really wild shit. You talked about zero. Yeah, I mean, you saw my tweet, right? You saw my tweet. This is what I tweeted. I tend to buy spot when I start saying to friends, Bitcoin could really go to zero this time. Literally what I said in the stream. When you mention that there's possibility that it goes to zero, it's usually goodbye. Until it really goes to zero, then it's probably shit buy. Because I mean, there's only two outcomes to that, right? But what price you will buy? I bought already, man. I bought down here and up here like a fucking ape. But yeah, thanks for coming by, guys. Thanks for the hype train, whatever the fuck that was. I'll try to get the quality of the stream better for next time. This really wasn't planned, so yeah. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. See you guys next time. Bye bye.